Honourable Stephen Pound, Member of Parliament for Ealing North. And shall the Minister for Northern Ireland say a few words, please?
Thank you very much indeed. Former able seaman Pound will not be able to match that high-quality presentation. But, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, Dr. Guardian, may I say, sir, how sensible you were to study this magnificent tome, this glorious volume, last Saturday night, while the rest of us were watching the football. Roy Hodgson's getting rid of the 2 Ashleys, is going to replace them with the 2 Ronnies. But can I welcome all those distinguished guests who are here today, and also one who may not be as well known as he's surely going to be. That is the recent victor in the Great London Authority elections, Dr. Singh. But, sir, General J.D. Singh, this is about you, sir. General of the Army Douglas MacArthur famously said that old soldiers never die. They fade away. And with certain exceptions, the post-military history of great military leaders has not been magnificent. Eisenhower was Supreme Commander of the Allied Forces in Europe, and he was then a fairly somnolent president for 8 years. He played a great deal of golf, and in many ways the country was rather better served by that. The Duke of Wellington has been named. He took the robust attitude that he displayed when defeating Napoleon, sadly, to the streets of Manchester, where he did the same thing to the insurrectionists. But probably, sir, the best comparison would be Cincinnatus, the great Roman general who you will have studied, a man who defeated the enemies of the Republic and then returned to his farm to lay his hand upon the plough and to return to what he knew and loved best. But the Senate sent for him, and he laid aside his plough and returned to the battlefield. You, sir, have had the most extraordinary, distinguished career. I have been to the LOC, I've been to JNK, I visited the 4th Army Corps there, and I recall one of your predecessors saying it wasn't so much the mailed fist of the velvet glove as the mailed fist of the extremely hard steel glove. That was the perception perhaps from the other side. But sir, you have succeeded in one of the hardest areas for success, that cauldron that is the permanent warfare that's almost seen, that frozen conflict around Cargill. You have held the line, you held the LOC, you have held your troops together, and you have done your nation a great, great service. For that, you must be saluted. And in the salutation business, can I also raise a metaphorical glass to Dr. Rami Ranger, who is our host tonight. Dr. Ranger, if you, sir, are the soldier's general, Rami Ranger is the businessman's brigadier, and this is a man of far be it for me to take any exception to Lord Shakespeare's comments, but of course Rami Ranger has been honoured by Her Majesty 6 times. No, 6 altogether. 4 Queen's Awards and 2... 5 Queen's Awards and 1 MBE. It will not have escaped you. Every one of those decades marked by an award to Rami Ranger. This is not a coincidence. And if you go to Buckingham Palace, others coming through the main door. He has a revolving door at the side. But sadly, we have to return to Parliament this evening, having heard, sir, from your autobiography, General Singh, many of the deeds of daring do, the knife fights and the violence and the bloodthirsty activities. To return to Parliament will be pretty much the same, really. But sadly, we do have to lead, and I can only apologise for not ordering matters better. But tonight, in great company of a great man, we have a great book, because you, sir, are more than a soldier. You are more than a politician, you're more than a state governor. You're a philosopher, a thinker, and a great soul and a great spirit. Your book will sell millions of copies because you have millions of friends.